Testing, 1, 2, comments. Hi, guys. Jump on. Hey, Stace, how are you? So jump on, introduce yourself, say hello. I give it a few minutes waiting for crew to jump on. I'm just clearing my space. So jump on, introduce yourself. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Joanne. I hope you're well. Where are you all watching from? Hi, Mandy. Feel free to give some hearts and to start sharing this live for me. Hi, Mama G from New Zealand. Hi, Trace. Hey, Sarah. I hope you guys are well. Hey, Kylie and Julie. Hi, Ange. Hi, Di from Melbourne. Watching from Yamba. Where's that, Mandy? So just clearing my space, guys. How often do you guys clear your space that you sit in? Hello from Perth, Beck. Hi, Cheryl from Brisbane. Kerry from Brisbane. How are you? Big welcome. Joanne from Coffs Harbour. Di from Melbourne. Big, big welcome to you all. Hi, Jackie from Melbourne Jail, also known as Victoria. Dear, at least you guys can go out now, hey? Go to restaurants, go to clubs, pubs. At least you can get out and about, right? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Tracy's watching from the Gold Coast. Welcome, Tracy. Let me know if you're new to this show. So please, if you'd like to go into the running to receive a reading today, hi Clarissa, then start sharing this live for me and jump on subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jessica Brown, the Energy Muse. The link is in the intro. Hi Sherry from Lake Macquarie. I have an uncle that just passed away from Lake Macquarie, actually Foster Tuncurry, no, Lake Macquarie, yeah. So I have family in Lake Macquarie. Hi, Sarah, watching from the Gold Coast. Oh, big welcome. Hi, Julie, big welcome. And Cherie, a few newbies on here tonight. Hi, Janine, so big welcome. Couple more minutes. So if you're watching from the Lighthouse, my spiritual community Facebook page, you'll only show up as Facebook user. So I feel like because I'm streaming through StreamYard and not Facebook, you need to agree to allow me to see you. Otherwise, just let me know that what your name is so I can feel into some energy there if you're asking a question. Oh, thank you, Cherie. Yeah, my mum's brother. Yeah, it makes it tricky to get to funerals and things at the moment, doesn't it? Hi, Mandy. Oh, an Aquarius sun with Aquarius moon. Oh, beautiful. Hi, Stacey. Okay, so all you need to do is start to share this live or subscribe to my channel. And then when you're asking me a question, just pop shared or subscribe beside your question and your star sign, so your sun sign, and your brief specific question. That would be amazing. The way that I choose who I'm going to read is I look for shared and subscribed, and then I look for the star sign and the question, how specific and brief the question is. So to receive a reading, please do those, because that way we're sharing the energy there. I'm giving you something free, so to share that energy, then you share this, that would be great. Okay, so I think this is enough of us on now, hey? There's over 40 of us on. So if you're watching from my YouTube channel, you may only see a few people on. And if you're watching from the Lighthouse, you might not see too many people on. And so what can often happen, I'm just going to pull myself up here on my Facebook page. So what can often sometimes happen is people are wondering, like you can sometimes wonder why I'm ignoring you or why I'm not giving you a reading. It's nothing personal. It's just because, so there's more than a few people on the live. So if you're watching from another page, you might think there's only 2 or 3 of you on here, but it's actually not the case. There's quite a few of you on here and lots of comments. So I don't always, get to see everybody in the comments as well because they go through quite quickly. If you guys could let me know if there's any trollers on board, then that would be amazing. I'm feeling what they're tending to do now is they're waiting till we finish the live and then private messaging you afterwards. So please block and ignore as much as you can. But if they're showing up on the live, then please bring it to my attention. We can banish them to the depths of hell forever and eternity by blocking and deleting. Hi, Janine. Hi, Amy. Oh, bless you, ladies. Thank you so much. Straight away, I feel the love when I see that shared. So now let's get started. So I'm going to do my intro. So welcome everybody to my show, The Awakened Muse. My name is Jessica Brown, aka The Energy Muse. The way I work is I am a physical empath. So I feel your blocks on my body, and then I get intuitive downloads or channeled messages from my guides as to what's happening behind those blocks. I'm also clairvoyant and clairaudient. So I see and I also hear visuals and messages that are coming through. I am a meditation and yoga teacher. I'm actually a full-time psychic reader, but on the side, I am also a meditation and yoga teacher. I am a kinesiologist. I'm a Reiki master, a holistic counselor, and a sound healer. So I have very strong healing energy, which is what drew me into all this over a decade ago. So I've been doing readings for many, many years, guys. So you're in very, very good, capable hands. So please feel free to chat amongst yourself in this live. Hang around to the end of this live because I'm going to do a group card for you all at the end. So that's really good. The other thing I want you to notice as well is when I'm giving somebody a reading, if the message or if the reading is resonating with you, then it's meant for you as well. Okay, so this is a collective energy. So quite often you'll think, oh, she's talking to me. So listen to that and take that on board because it means that the message was for you as well. Okay, I feel like there's something else that I need to say that I'm forgetting. When I'm giving you a reading, please give me feedback because feedback lets me, quite often feedback drops me deeper into the intuitive story, and you'll get, quite often you'll get a longer reading just from the feedback. Okay, so let's get started. There's no guys on here tonight, I don't think. Joanne, welcome. Okay, I might start with you, my love. Joe, I'm just going to write everyone's names down that I do readings for so I can feel into the energy. So if you could give me your star sign, guys. We call that a sun sign. The sign that the sun was in when you were born is your star sign. Okay, now I'm just going to put that to the side there. Now, Joanne Wilkins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Beautiful. Aquarius sun, Libra moon. Oh, beautiful. How do those energies feel for you? That's a lot of air. I'm wondering what your rising sign is, Joanne. That's a lot of air energy. A lot of air energy. Do you feel nurtured and safe in relationships with that Libra moon energy? And that Aquarius sun can kind of be a little bit standoffish and a little bit hard to penetrate through. So that's an interesting combination you've got there. Lots of air energy. But I feel you're very intelligent, very intelligent. Yeah. Particularly around data recall is coming through for you. Interesting. So let's have a look. Career direction, please. So looking to go into a career, in a career. Let's have a look. What's coming through for Joanne Wilkins, please? Career direction. I feel like you would do really well in kind of dart, anything to do with, I don't know why analyticals coming through, software stuff, things like that. Look, Joanne Wilkins. So you've got that 10 of Wands energy. So Saturn sitting in Sagittarius and followed by the Devil card. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm going to pull one more card around this. Capricorn, beautiful. Okay, so I don't know if you're in a career at the moment, but to me, I feel like you are in a career or you are kind of in a job at the moment, or if you've been in one before, it's kind of felt a little bit heavy going. This is the card of burdens. It's the card of responsibilities and taking on too much. So quite often when 10 of Wands comes into a reading, it can be that inability to ask for help. It can be that, it's kind of like you're doing things the hard way. There's an easier way that you can do things, but but you're taking the hard road. This does feel like there's a lot of responsibility around you in general, Joanne. And I would also say, just be careful of any back injuries that you've got going on. It's interesting. So I'm not sure whether this is around career or not, but this is definitely sitting in your general energy. The Devil cards come through. So this is strong Capricorn energy. And, we all have a star sign, a sun sign sitting in our chart somewhere. So Joe, you do have Capricorn sitting in your chart somewhere. And this is the card, Capricorn is, it sits in your 10th house, which is all about your career. It's all about being seen in the career. And it's a really strong career card. So this is definitely a shout out to your career, being in that Capricorn energy, but it can also be a bit of a shout out to that previous energy, the Ten of Wands. The Devil card shows up when we're kind of attaching ourselves to, we're kind of being, it's like we feel like we're trapped in a situation or we're chained to something that we can't get out of, but it's just the way that we're thinking around something. So just say, for example, if you are thinking that you're not good enough for something, or you're thinking that you need more qualifications, or things like that. This is that devil energy. It's your subconscious programs coming through and your patterns that are trying to kind of mess you up a little bit, kind of trying to trip you up a little bit. Okay. So it's like an addicted energy, and we can be addicted to the way that we think about things, addicted to our stories. So I feel that part of your story can sometimes be around things are a little bit too hard. Things are just too hard for you. So it's important for you to make sure that you get out of that energy around your job and around your career. So whether you've been struggling to find a career or struggling to really fit into a career, that Devil card's coming through say, look, it's not as hard as you think it is, okay? There's an easier way that you can actually go about this and do that. And then I'm in your energy, Joe. I'm feeling some stress around my neck and around my upper trap. So I feel like this might be where you're holding stress around this energy and around this career decision. But don't fear, because this beautiful energy of the Page of Cups is coming through for you, my love. So the Page of Cups energy is really, really beautiful. It's like this new heart opening energy. It's this, using your intuition and, connecting into your emotions and getting out of that Devil Capricorn energy of overthinking. And this is new ideas, new opportunities coming in for you. They're going to really lift your heart up and create that beautiful heart open space that I feel you want to sit in, but sometimes you can be a little bit tentative about sitting in your emotions and about leading with your emotions, or about really feeling your emotions, particularly around your career. So to me, this feels like there's something new that's going to be coming in, and it's going to really open up your heart and align you into a career that you're more intuitively aligned, that feels more like that you're helping people more, because you've got really beautiful energy where you want to help people all the time, okay? And this is where this could be the shadow side of that, so you've got two shadow energies here. And when we sometimes drop into this open heart energy and we just want to help everybody and do everything for everybody, before you know it, you're sitting in this energy of burdens and, you've taken on too much. Okay, so you've got some beautiful energy coming in, Joe, around that opening through the heart. Joe says, I support people but would like to start life coaching. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is exactly that energy that I'm feeling about you supporting people. So I put it back in the deck, but literally those wands are the people that you have been supporting. It's the burdens of that they're giving you. It's important that you make sure that you release them, okay? That devil energy is coming up to say, release them, let them go. Don't hold on to energies, okay? Because sometimes I feel like you can get stuck in their story too much, and there's that feeling of being trapped in people's stories and their situations. But that Page of Cups energy, that intuitive energy, is you stepping into the alignment of what you want to be doing. And that is really helping people in a spiritual way. Okay, so that's definitely coming up for you. Just allow yourself to let go of the burdens of other people's problems and issues. Like, it's a real gift to be able to hold space for people and not take their stories on. Like for me, when I do readings, I often do back-to-back readings. And if I take on the energy of the previous reading, then I'm not going to be able to be of service to the next person that I'm sitting in front of, right? So it's important to have those boundaries. I want to say really strong boundaries. Joe says, so true. Lots of stories. Oh yeah, the best thing too about sitting in this, about doing this job that I do is, you hear everything, everything. So there is literally no judgment around anything, because there is nothing that I haven't heard, nothing that I haven't heard. So it's like strong boundaries, but also being able to just let the water off a duck's back, holding space and then letting that space go. So then you can come back to your own space. Yeah, really important. But yeah, beautiful, Joe. I really see you stepping into that space with integrity, I want to say, for you as well, because that's a big, important part of who you are, is really having integrity around the work that you do and around the business that you do. Yeah, so really, really good. I don't know why data entry keeps on coming through for you, Joe. I don't know why. I'm not sure what that's connected to or what that is about. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you know what that means, but interesting. Yeah. Okay. Mel says, how do I find my rising star? So it's your rising sign. So it's so you can go to, there's a million apps that you can download, but Astro Matrix is really good. But CoStar, if you're a brand newbie, and you might get a little bit freaked out by the wheel chart, CoStar puts it in table form, and it will literally say your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. And so astrologers call that the big three. And so they're the three that have the most immediate impact on your life. So your rising sign is how you show the world, yourself to the world. It's the mask that you wear. It's what you come into this world with. Okay. Whereas your sun sign is your, your soul. It's your, it's your purpose, or it's your personality. Whereas your moon is how you express your emotions, how you need to have your emotions fed, and how you need to have your emotions met. It's your emotional security. Yeah. Okay, let's scroll back up. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way back up the top now. Okay, Mandy Thompson. Let's have a look. Mandy Thompson, where will I buy a new property? Mandy Thompson. Oh, where will I buy a new property? Well, that I can't tell you through the tarot, my love. That I cannot tell you, but let's have a look and see what's coming up for you. I do see you around like a rural kind of, maybe even I feel a lot of trees around you. I don't know if it's like an actual property that you're thinking of, but I do see you on kind of more of a property kind of thing as opposed to suburbia. But yeah, trees around you is important. Having earth around you is important, Mandy. So when you're looking to buy a property, look for those things. If you can be by water, that's also quite important to you. But I know that a lot of people can't afford the luxury of being by water, but water is important for you, actually, for some reason. King of Swords. How funny. Okay, King of Swords energy, Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and coming into that Temperance. And how funny. So look at this card here. See the trees around him? Yeah, so this is you in your own energy, Aquarius. Okay, this can also be Libra and Gemini energy, but this reading is for you, Mandy. So this is you sitting on your throne. So this is you sitting in your new property surrounded by trees. Okay, be careful though, because Five of Pentacles is coming up for you. So this is Mercury sitting in Taurus. Now, this is that card of, I'm wondering are you having any health concerns at the moment, Mandy? So if you're not having any health concerns, this is, I want to say about your joints as well for some reason. So I'm not sure if you're having any arthritis or any issues with your joints, but it's actually coming through joints for you, issues with your bones. So maybe start looking at ways that you can strengthen your bones. So maybe doing some bone density exercises, like exercises that are creating an impact for you. So swimming's not going to be good for that. Impact exercises. Also things like turmeric and glucosamine and things that can help strengthen your joints. But this also might be around this buying of the property. Okay, so maybe you're going to be paying too much for it, or because this is around your finances to me as well. So if it's not the physical body, Mandy says yes. So yes, around your bone issues, Mandy. Yeah. So just watch the price, because I feel like you may be paying too much for the property that you're going into, and there's going to be that feeling of having to feeling a little bit low as far as your finances are concerned. But never fear, Mandy, because look at this amazing card that's coming out. Now look at all the water here, and look at the property, the pastures that I'm feeling here. This is a card of, this is a healing card. So this is a card that whatever it is you're going through, you're definitely being guided by your guides around this. This is a major arcana card. So this move for you is going to kind of almost feel like almost spiritual in a sense. It feels very cathartic for you. It feels like there's almost like a cleansing and a clearing of the old as you move into the new, because I really am drawn to the water. I keep coming into water with you, Mandy. Yeah, to me, it feels like this is going to be a really beautiful new beginning, because I'm actually really drawn to the sun, the crown here, rising. Depending, sometimes I can see this setting, but in this energy with you, I see it rising. Yeah, so there may be a journey ahead for you. But yeah, this is definitely really good. So whatever's going on, just be mindful of the price that you're paying for something. I'm also connected into your physical body and feeling some ailments with the body. Mandy says it's on the water. Amazing. So beautiful, Mandy. And this is you. Okay. So this is why as soon as I felt into your energy, I was really drawn into water, which is interesting because you're not a water sign, you're an air sign, obviously sitting here. But yeah, trees, water, connection into water is really going to feel very aligned with your spirit, very connected with your spirit, Mandy. Yeah, very beautiful. Water floating as well for you is going to be really good for you to just clear your headspace. I feel like do you get migraines or anything like that? Because I feel like there's actually a lot of energy in your head. Being that double air sign, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, definitely grounding. Water is grounding for you. And I know that doesn't make sense. And I don't know, but this is what's coming through for you. Yeah, also drink a little bit more water too, Mandy, because I do feel a little thirsty in your energy. Okay, and thank you so much for that feedback. Awesome, guys. I love and appreciate feedback. Natasha says, yes, water is important, darling. It so is, but some people are more intuitively drawn to and connected to water. Like myself, I've always lived near the water, but I have been blessed to grow up in country towns where I have had the opportunity to live near the water. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at Kelly Beattie. Guys, I'm thirsty tonight. Kelly Beattie. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Kelly says, hello, subscribe. Oh, thank you so much. Star sign Cancer. Would love a guided message about my business, please. Beautiful. Now, what is your business? What business are you in, Kelly? Clothing is coming through for you. What is it about clothing that's important for you, Kelly? Okay. Mandy says, you're welcome. Beautiful. Okay. Kelly, would love a guided message about my business, please. I'm feeling lots of heat, Kelly, in your upper, like we call those are traps. So right at the base of the neck, spreading down a little bit through the upper. So kind of like around here. Feeling a lot of tension and stress there in your energy. I'm wondering if that's where you hold your stress and tension. I don't know why car's coming through for you as well, Kelly. Are you thinking about getting a new car? Is there something going on with your car at the moment? Okay, Kelly Beattie, Cancer. Guided message about my business, please. Business. Okay, you've got the Hierophant coming through. And again, that devil energy is coming through. So Taurus and Capricorn with Uranus coming through. So Aquarius sits in that energy. 3, oh my gosh. 3 major arcana cards. Whoa. So you're in a really big, I want to say kind of like a spiritual, what's that word? What's that word? Like an empath at the moment. The Hierophant's coming through. Now, what is it that you do? Let us know, because I'm quite interested, because this is the card of, hi Fiona, hi Beck, hi Tash, hi Prickly Pear, I love your name. So this is the card that comes through about, it's quite a serious card. It's kind of like the Pope of the deck. So this is, it can also be government official kind of things, so government jobs and things where you sit in government procedures. It can also be about taking something to a more serious level, Yeah, so I wonder if you're working any kind of government energy or anything like that, but that's coming through for you. Might get some clarification around that. So interesting. It can also be, like I said, the Pope of the deck. So it's a very spiritual card as well, about getting spiritual advice and seeking wisdom around something. Then you've got that devil energy sitting right smack bang in the middle. So what is it about? Where are your fears? Where are your fears about this business? So because this is showing up for you. Okay, daddy's home. Fears are coming through, would love a guide message about my business, please. Like, are you feeling trapped in this business? Are you feeling that it's not going as well as you want it to? Because this is when this card shows up, okay? This is your subconscious programs coming through to kind of mess you up a little bit here, saying, hey, look, what's going on? Yeah. So I feel like your own self-talk is what is kind of blocking you at the moment. But you've got this beautiful energy of the Hangman, this strong energy of Uranus, and Aquarius sits in this energy here. The reason this is such a spiritual card is that it's a card about not taking any action, okay? Because it's in the non-action, it's in the not doing that the spiritual wisdom and the spiritual growth comes, okay? Uranus is it's a planet of doing things very differently. It's about not following the same way and the same constructs that everyone has done it. It's about doing things in a completely new and different way. So with your business, I'm saying things, I don't know if you've got contracts that are coming up or things that need to be signed, or if you're going to be taking things to a new level, but make sure that you listen to your self-sabotaging thoughts and your feelings around this. It's not really a time for you to take any kind of action. It's actually just a time for you to sit in what you're doing right now. And then by doing that, by maybe going into some meditation, I feel like there is a different way that you can be doing things, okay? Don't do things the same way that everybody has done them, okay? Look outside that box and think, how can I do this in a very, very different way that really shows who I am and expresses my personality? Because I want to say that too. It's important that you express your personality and what it is that you're doing, but there's definitely a different way. And the way that you'll come around to acknowledging and recognizing what that different way is by not taking any action at the moment, okay? By recognizing when you sit in the stillness of doing nothing, of the nothingness, you're able to recognize when those self-sabotaging patterns are coming up, okay? And then, maybe you're your own inner guru. Maybe you're going to seek your own inner guidance by dropping into meditation and doing spiritual practices where you're able to go, aha, that's what I need. That's exactly what she's talking about. Maybe I can do it differently and maybe I can do it this way. And I feel like that's where you're going to get success in your business, okay? So feel free to give feedback around that, Kelly. Let's have a look as we keep on scrolling through. Thank you, Tash. She says, loving your readings. You're welcome. Okay, remember to keep your messages or your questions brief and specific, guys. I don't want to really sit on trying to read a question for too long. So 1 paragraph minimum, please. Okay. Mandy Thompson. Was that the career reading going to your North Node, that 10th house, Tash? Okay, let's have a look here. Emily Throwbridge. Have you guys got anything planned for the weekend? Anything exciting? I'm actually excited that I've got nothing planned for this weekend. So Emily has a court coming up. Okay, what do you see as the outcome? Cancer, shared and followed on YouTube. Thank you so much, Emily. Okay, court case coming up. So I'd be interested, we want to see Libra, I should say the Justice card coming out here for you. Let's hope for some Pentacles cards and some Cups. Okay, Emily, court coming up. What is the outcome of the court card? Emily, I thought have you got a son at all? I feel there's a boy around you, a 10-year-old boy around you. Okay, Emily, what's coming up? Court case. Pentacles. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Cups. Oh, and there it is, Judgment. Okay, interesting. So we got what we asked for, right? Pentacles and Cups. Okay. So this is Sun sitting in Capricorn energy state, Emily. So this card, sorry, I'm going this way, aren't I? So this card shows up. You're really protecting your heart around this, and also probably your finances, because notice how you're clutching onto your money there, but you're clutching onto your money around your heart. I'm wondering if this is around finances, if this is about child money for, what's that called when you get money for your children off the spouse? That's just gone completely out of my brain. Maintenance, if there's anything to do with child maintenance here, because I do feel like this is quite a stressful time for you. I want to say an emotional time, but not, I feel like you're a little bit disconnected from your emotions around this, and the way that you're disconnecting from your emotions is you're focusing on the physical things. I'm just going to scroll down to see if I can get feedback around this. Emily's got a 9-year-old girl. Okay. Is she kind of tomboy? Because, yeah, I'm feeling that age, but I'm feeling the tomboy energy. So it's around, yeah, I do feel yourself really, you know, protecting your heart around this situation. Now you've got this Seven of Cups energy coming through. Okay, so this is Venus sitting in Scorpio. So there's going to be decisions to be made. She says, yes, very. Yeah, how funny, because I feel the energy of things. So is this around, and you don't have to say, I'm just curious, so feel free not to share, but is this around you're a little girl, the court case? Because there's going to be decisions. To me, this says that there's still things that are going to be up in the air. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of, I think this is going to settle anytime soon, because this isn't a very grounded card. It says that there's going to be decisions. She says, yes, yeah, that's what I feel. That's why they're coming through. There's going to be decisions that you need to make, and they're going to be, you're going to feel, they're going to be decisions based on your emotions and how you feel about things. Okay, but this isn't a heavy energy. So I want to say that there's decisions that you need to make, but these are kind of high vibe decisions. These aren't, there's not like what we don't want to see is a Two of Swords. Okay, that's a really heavy decision. That's a dilemma. So there's decisions about what to do with the outcome of this, but you've got the Judgment card here. So this is a really deep spiritual card. This is a major arcana card. This is like the Death card. So it's like a spiritual rebirth. It's a regrowth, regrowth. It's a rebirth. So it's the death of a situation, and the thing is, the death of the situation, but but you're going to get the knowledge and the understanding as to why you had to go through that situation in the first place to come out on the other side, Emily. Okay, so the Judgment card. So it's like you're being reborn. Okay, so there's a rebirth happening for you. I'm going to pull one more card. I'm just going to use this deck here. I want one more card around this for you. Yeah, so there's going to be like a spiritual rebirth for you. You're going to really understand, and you're going to download the lessons. I'm going to pop those back in because they flew out. You're going to download and understand why you've had to go through this terrible time, you know, this terrible, terrible time of having to really hold on to your belongings, to your, you know, to your heart, to your house, to everything, for this sense of safety. So notice how they're going within, like you're going within there. Like if you had that feeling of freedom and safety, you would be more like this. But, you know, you're really going within. You can see that there's an element of self-protection there, right? Yeah, let's get one more card around this for you, Em. I'm sorry that you're having to go through this. I'm really, really sorry that you're having to go through this. Eight of Wands energy. Okay, so this is fast communication. But notice now there's a sense of freedom. Okay, there's action and there's freedom around that. Okay, Eight of Wands is typically a card of fast communication and movement. Okay, so I wonder if you're going to be moving, okay, because this is a card of movement. Yeah, card of movement, but also a card of freedom. So to me, that following the Judgment card says that this is probably going to be a good outcome for you, okay? But sit in that Judgment energy anyway, because that's that energy that it's like, well, whatever happens is happening for a reason. And I literally am cringing as those words are coming out of my mouth. But that's where you really can embody that Judgment energy. It's like, oh, okay, fuck it, now I get it. Now I get why this has been such an awful period of my life. And now I understand why I called this in and how I can shift and move through this, okay? I feel like your 9-year-old's going to be okay. Free to be me, probably. Beautiful. Oh my God, I love that. That's that energy. And you know how I said before, when you've got that sense of freedom, you're more kind of leading with the heart and there's this as opposed to this. Sorry, something's literally biting me. Notice how that Eight of Wands is that feeling of like, look, we don't know if the wands are coming or going, but they're in the air. So there's freedom around that. Beautiful. So nice. So nice. You've got a bit of healing work to do around this. Oh, sorry, guys. Hang on. What is biting me? Interesting. You've got a little bit of healing work to do around this, but don't worry about your daughter. She's going to be fine. Do some stuff together around this, some beautiful mummy-daughter meditations and things. It's going to be important for you guys to focus on feeling safe, feeling grounded, but feeling safe. So the most important thing you can do for your daughter is to keep letting her know that she is very safe, okay? I feel your dad around you for some reason, Emily. Is he strong in your life? What's the go with your dad? I don't know why I'm seeing a grey mustache. Okay. Prickly Pear, hi. Thank you for watching from my YouTube channel. Amazing. Yo, guys, it's so hard to get the followers on your YouTube channel. I was joking to my girlfriend the other day and I was like, If I was 20 years younger, I'd be doing it with no clothes on. Honestly, it's like, how else do you get people to subscribe and like to your YouTube channel? I must admit, though, it's a very, very, very brand new channel, so I just need to be patient. Yes, we have things booked coming up. Good, he's not well. Okay, yeah. So love and prayers and thoughts going out to your dad because he's coming through in this reading for you as well. Prickly pear, I'd like to know what's coming towards me in love. Okay, prickly pear, what is coming towards you in love? I feel like I've got a prickly pear on my right hip. Okay, let's have a look. Prickly, prickly pear. Okay, you got that Justice card. That's what we were hoping for. I was surprised that didn't come up in the previous reading. Okay, Libra. So you may have a Libra or a Taurus coming through. Oh, more Libra. So moon in Libra. What's your star sign, prickly pear? What's your sun and your moon sign? Okay, so interesting. Justice card's coming through, and it's coming through with another Libran energy. Okay, so Justice card comes through when when have you got contracts to sign? Is there something going on in your life where something's going to being taken to a more serious level? The law might be involved around this for you, prickly pear. So it may just be having to like contracts, things like that, or having to car registration coming up, or boring things like that. But I'm really drawn to the scales in this card here. So I'm wondering about your life balance at the moment, and are you partying a little bit too much and not working hard enough, or vice versa there? Or this literally could be a Libran coming into your energy. Prickly pear, are you a Libran? Prickly pear says, ha, ha, ha. Where are you? I've missed it again. Aquarius sun sign. Okay, so interesting. So you've got the Justice card coming through here, and you've got this Two of Swords. So moon in Libra. This is exactly what I was just saying in the previous reading, okay? This is the card of the dilemma. It's the card of a decision that needs to be made. And it's not an easy decision. So I don't know if you're going to have two people coming towards you, or you've got two love interests, but the moon attaches to this card because you're going to need to connect into your intuition, and you're going to need to really sink in your emotions. And I know that can sometimes be a little bit daunting for Aquarius sun energy to connect and really sit in our emotions, but really I feel like that you're going to need to do that, okay? But you've got this beautiful energy coming through here of the Knight of Pentacles. So there is love coming in, but it's not coming in for quite a while, okay? So what's coming towards me in love? Well, I can tell you right now what's coming towards you. I want to go that way, don't I? Real slow. This is literally the slowest moving energy in the deck, prickly pear, but the good news is that when this comes in, it's very stable, it's very grounded, and I feel like you need some stability in your life. I feel like you need some grounding. I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is going to serve you very, very well. But the thing is, I feel like you're going to need to be patient. I feel like this is not relationship energy. I feel like this is some stuff going on in the back end of things for you in your life. So, whether you've got something coming up around that, but definitely the love is coming in. But I'm sorry, I don't see it for, I want to say 12 months. I want to say 12 months. I'm so sorry, prickly pear. But like I said, the beautiful thing about tarot is it's not fortune telling. It's reading the energy that's presenting in the now moment. So you can course correct, right? Because the future is fluid. So if something's coming through that you're not jiving with, then you can course correct. You can be very proactive in looking for love. You can go on sites. You can do things, but also take this time, this impasse. I don't know if that's the word. Take this time to do some self-work, some healing on yourself and your self-worth, because I feel, prickly pear, that you can have some, when it comes to your self-worth, you can sometimes be a little bit lacking around that, okay? Okay. Let me scroll. Let me scroll all the way back up. Michelle says YouTube went down today. Really? So no pregnancy questions. Let me just do this. I never do pregnancy questions, guys, because the reason I don't is because I'm only in your energy for a few moments, right? So if you've got your heart set on, and if you're asking a pregnancy question, then your heart is invested in that question. I'm not going to squash your dreams in a 3-minute reading, okay? But Christina, I am going to do this one for you, because this isn't will I ever get pregnant or blah, blah, blah. This is will I be pregnant before or after Christmas? I'm a Virgo and my boyfriend is a Taurus. Virgo, Taurus energy. It's a lot of earth energy, a lot of grounded energy. Okay, so let's have a look, Christina, and just see what the cards are throwing out for us. I do see you getting pregnant eventually. Will you be pregnant before Christmas? Okay, beautiful energy. 2 of Cups, Venus in Cancer. There you go. Okay, so 2 becomes 3. Have a look at that. This is, although this is Capricorn energy, Mars in Capricorn, but this shows up to acknowledge a relationship. This is usually a card of business and study, but the fact that this is around pregnancy, 2 becomes 3, okay? So there's a welcoming in of a 3rd energy, and we have this card here in the reverse, okay? So 10 of Swords is a painful ending that had to happen so it's kind of like the minor arcana version of the death card. The fact that it's showing up in the reverse tells me that, it tells me that, because the sun sits in Gemini here. So maybe it does tell me that you're holding on to old ideas around this, okay? Because this in the upright is a release, a letting go, okay? An ending that had to happen. The fact that it's in the reverse, it means that I feel like Swords is our cognitive processes. It's the way that we think about things. It's not the way that we feel about things. It's not the way that we do things. It's not the way that we, things come in. It's the way that you're thinking about it. So it's important for you to let go of when will I get pregnant, okay? And just know that 2 does become 3 eventually. And just leave the timing up to your guides. Leave the timing up to the divine wisdom and the divine intuitive knowledge that your guides are giving you, because I definitely see it happening. Whether it's going to happen before Christmas or not, doesn't matter, okay? It's definitely going to happen. But let go of the need to know when, okay? When you do that, it'll happen much quicker. It's when we hold on to ideas around something that we block the energy coming in, because I do see the baby sitting in your aura, okay? I actually see a little boy sitting in your aura. So, sorry, I'm not going to give you any specific yes or no around that, Christina, but you've got a very nice relationship with your boyfriend. Very nice relationship there. So it all feels very, very good, and it feels like it's growing, it's expanding. So that's really, really good. Okay. Okay, let me scroll back up. Okay, Natasha. So when is my next? Natasha Arathun. Welcome, Natasha. Natasha Arathun. Okay, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for stopping in. And thank you all, guys, so much for being so patient. Hang around to the end. I'm doing a group card in about 15 minutes. Okay, Tasha wants to know, when is my next serious intimate relationship, please? Okay, let's have a look. So if I don't get timelines coming through, I won't say them, okay? So timelines only come through when they're meant to come through for you. So again, like I just said to Christine, it's about not holding on to that want and that need. And then when you let that energy go, when you open yourself up to divine timing, then you'll find that that's going to drop in exactly when it's meant to come in. Okay, but I do often get timelines coming through. Yay, Tasha's great to be here. Yay. Okay, Natasha Arathun, when is my next serious relationship, please? Okay, what kind of corporate business are you in, Natasha? I don't know why real estate's coming through or housing's coming through for you. Okay. Empress, beautiful. The Star. Oh my God, I feel like I should stop right there. It doesn't get much better than this unless the sun comes out, and then I'm going to be doing this. Hail to you. Oh my God, amazing, Tash, amazing. I'm just gonna have a little itch here. Okay, so you've got this amazing energy of the Empress. There's fertility, there's growth. It's sitting right there for you. Beautiful. I don't know why. I'd be amazed. I'd love for you to be an interior designer or something, because I know which houses are coming through, and this is such a beautiful card. It connects us into Venus, which is all about the beauty and the beautification of things, right? So this can be also Taurus and Libra energy sitting in this. But so this is potential growth. This is fertility. So this is what I was saying about letting the need to know when go. And then when you do that and you sit in your authenticity and you think and you manifest that, then this is that energy starting to come in. So this is you planting the seeds. And you've got the star card coming through. Aquarius energy. This is amazing. Hopes, dreams, and wishes being fulfilled. Okay, this is a card about being very grounded in your physical, in your material world, and also being very grounded in your spiritual and your emotional world as well. So these are two very high vibrational cards. And when we come through with that third card, hello, Ace of Cups. So this is amazing. So you've got the fertility, you've got that creativity and that beautiful birth of the beautiful, wonderful energy coming in where your hopes and your wishes and your dreams will be fulfilled, and your cup is going to be so full, it's literally going to be overflowing. Hi, Lisa. So it's about not needing to know when, but 3 is coming through for you. So I feel like in about 3 months, something's going to be coming for you or through for you. So don't shut things down. Just allow your subconscious or allow your conscious awareness to be very open after around 3 months, because this is very, very high vibrational. So the next relationship that comes into your awareness is going to be very, very, it's going to be like it's part of your spiritual growth with those 2 cards coming through. And these aces, man, aces are a big deal in the tarot. They're like a minor kind of version of the mages. They're gifts from God. They're gifts from your guides. Okay, so this is beautiful, absolutely really beautiful. Tash, North Node. So what sits in your North Node? Aquarius in the North Node? In which house? You want to know which house? So beautiful, Tash. That's an amazing, amazing energy coming up for you. I really, really, really love it. I feel like you've had a strong focus on your career. I really do feel like there has been that focus on your career. This is my favorite card. Yay! So beautiful. Oh, I love that reading for you. Okay. Aquarius on the ascendant. Yeah, same. Aquarius ascendant. 12th house. Ooh, okay. So North Node in the 12th house. So that's that need to go deep with things, right? So the 12th house is where things can be hidden. That's where we kind of don't. So what sits in the 12th house, guys, is things that we don't show the public. We don't want people to see. The 12th house is our circumstances and our situations. So there can be things like, I want to say, like, honestly, in the 12th house, it can be things like jails and psychiatry places and things like that. See how that's hidden? Not that that's where you're going, Tash, but North Node is your career. It's your destiny. It's what you've been reincarnated into this world to kind of, it's where you're growing towards. So your South Node is where you've been in past lives. It's where you've been before. It's your kind of lessons that you've come into this incarnation in. And your North Node is where you're growing towards. So I feel like there's some spiritual growth coming through for you. That Ace of Cups really does feel represented in that 12th house of Pisces. So I really, really love that for you. She said, bang, schmack on. Good. North Node on the ascendant. Ooh. So North Node on the ascendant is a really big deal. So your ascendant is how you present yourself to the world, how you've come into the world. So the fact that your North Node sits on the ascendant is quite a big deal. It means that it's a big part of who you are and how you're seen, that 12th house energy. So Google 12th house stuff to give you a better insight into what that is all about. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. So amazing. Okay, so let's keep on going through. So Hina Rupp, if any changes, proposal for marriage from abroad. I'm not sure about that. Be more, if you can hit me up and be a bit more specific on that question so I can come back to that. Okay. Oh, Mandy says Tash is a wonderful friend. Oh, I love that friends are on here together. That's so cool. I love it. Yay. Melissa says, could my surroundings change my energy? Oh, 100%, particularly if you're a physical empath like I am. Like a lot of you guys, if you're on this page and you're on this live, then a lot of you have got some amazing, like everyone has psychic and spiritual gifts, right? They're just not as strong as others. But if you're an empath, then you 100% will feel the surroundings around you, and they're going to affect you on an emotional, a mental, a physical, and a spiritual way. So definitely, particularly if you've got someone that you're living with that's kind of low vibrational, that you are triggered by all the time, then that's going to really affect you. If somebody is low vibe and they're in your vibe all the time, guys, look at it like your aura extends out about 7 feet, right? So if I'm not grounded and I'm not, and I haven't aligned myself and spiritually cleansed myself and have my aura aligned, if someone walks past me that is really kind of low vibe, I'm going to feel that energy in my aura, because they're energetically talking to my energy. So our energy is constantly talking, and it's not just people, it's places. I've been into a house before and I've had to go out because it's literally exploded my fucking brain. The energy was too intense. So, and that's where psychometry comes into it, getting impressions of physical objects. So energy is everything. Energy is everything. And it will, if you're an empath, which a lot of you on this live feed are empaths, you're going to be affected. So a great way to do it is the first thing you wake up in the morning, ground and shield your energy. Google that shit, guys. Ground, feet on the floor, ground, shield your energy. Wear grounding crystals. Look what I got on my crutch right now. I got brown tourmaline, amazing for transmuting negative vibrations, but for anchoring and grounding me. I've also got a yoni egg in, what is it? A black yoni egg, an onyx yoni egg. So it's in and up, so I can come down and out. So beautiful grounding energy, connecting me to earth, but it's also releasing anything that's coming my way. Okay, so yeah, dark crystals, put them on your body, put essential oils on, focus on intention and visualization, Melissa, and you'll 100% be able to shift that stuff out of your energy. But intention and visualization, guys, are huge, huge big deals when it comes to spiritual practices and to coming back into alignment, or for releasing stuff, as well as bringing stuff in. Okay, Hina says yours. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Hina, for saying that. That's lovely. I assume you're talking energetically, but I'll take it on both. Okay. Oh, yay. Michelle says, my bestie Janine Brody shared this to Messenger with me, both watching. Yay. Oh, I love it, guys. Kind of like a Zoom pajama party. Okay, who's this? I'm going to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. Gagadam? Anand? I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry. I butcher everyone's name. Please do general reading regards. Okay, we'll do. Okay, Gagadam. Okay, let's have a look. General reading for you. Look at that. That's very cute. General reading. Michelle says, oh, yes, I get into oils because of energy in the house while someone was staying there. And smudge, guys. So how funny at the start of this practice. And I was like, yo, do you guys clean your space? Do you clean your space? Clean and smudge your space. And as you're cleaning and smudging your space, oh, look at that when I clap my hands, guys. This is what age happens. Far out. I'll clap my hands like this. Walk around and clap your hands in the corners of the room. Shift up stagnant, stuck energy. I've got a beautiful shamanic rattle that I did, that I've got. And whatever you can do to break up stagnant, stuck energy in the corners of the house, things like that. Be creative. Gosh. Okay. Let's have a look. Gagatnam. Please do general readings from Gagatnam is from India. Welcome. I love India. I spent some time up in Punjab, studying Sikhism. Amazing. Went to a Sikh wedding. Amazing. Very, very, very amazing. And traveled all the way then down to Goa. Okay, general reading, please. Oh, wow, amazing. 3 of Cups energy, Mercury sitting in Cancer. You've got that moon in Sagittarius with that 9 of Wands, and you've got Queen of Wands energy. Perfect. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, Gagatnam, you've got this beautiful energy here. Mercury sitting in Cancer. It is a beautiful energy. It's a card of celebration. It's a card of coming together. Okay, so traditionally this is a card of coming together and celebrating the harvest, the end of harvest season, and going to the markets and having a successful harvest. But in modern times, even though we're doing harvesting here at the moment, so what am I saying about modern times? But you guys know what I'm talking about. This is really just a really card of, it's a light energy, it's water energy, so it's around Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, but it's a card of coming together and celebrating. This feels very much like family energy to me for you. Now you've got this energy here of your 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is the wounded energy of the wounded warrior, So it's really important, Gagatnam, that you're not looking back at what used to be. because perhaps you may be going through an energy now because you're looking back on the happier times. Okay, so it's really important, guys, that when Nine of Wands shows up in a reading, it's about staying in the now and no longer focusing on the past. Okay, because that's gone. There's absolutely nothing that can come of focusing on what hasn't worked for us. We can just take that energy, the lessons from that, and sit into the now and work through them in the now and get that judgment energy about what we had to go through to get there, and understanding the spiritual growth we're going to get from that, because you've got this amazing energy of the Queen of Wands, and this is non-gender. Okay, Queen of Wands is an amazing energy when it comes to your work and what it is that you do in your work. Okay, this is you really stepping up and taking charge and taking ownership and really being in your power around your work. So there may have been some hardships. This is where I feel in hardships, okay, around the work energy, but it's going to get better. Okay, there's a lot of solar plexus energy card in this for you, getting them. And it's really, I'm so sorry the way I'm pronouncing your name. It's actually putting me off, the way I'm saying it, not your name. But this is a really, a very powerful card for you to sit in your power now, particularly around your work, okay? So whatever it is you're doing, it's time for you to step up and really own that power. You're a very powerful energy. So step up and really sit in that and own that, okay? Yeah. Yay. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Okay. Oh my God. Look how quickly this is. Oh, your near Punjab. Beautiful. I probably went through there because I went right up into the, it was, honestly, guys, it was so, it was surreal. A lot of the places to the markets and stuff I went to, they'd never seen a white woman before. People were coming up and touching me, and like hordes of people were wanting photos, and it was very, very surreal. Yeah, it was an amazing experience, honestly. Traveling is such an amazing, amazing experience. It really, really is. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do a group card. So let's have a look and see what is going on for the group. So guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I do weekly tarot readings on all the star signs on every Monday. I do love readings on there as well. I do these this live stream from there, and I do daily cards on there too. Okay, so it's a good idea. It's a good way to just check in to see where your energy is sitting for the day. Okay, so let's have a look here. Card for the group. Oh, right there. Okay, shadow. Wow, so interesting. Shadow. So this card shows up when there is a need to go into that judgment energy. There is a need to go into the shadow aspects of ourselves that, where we're getting a lot of those subconscious programs and patterns from. It's about doing the shadow work. We can't always be in the light. That's not possible. There's no growth in the light. The growth comes from the shadow work. Okay, so it's important that we make sure that we do the work so we can really move through the shadow side of us, because we're not just light. We're our light and our shadow. So the more that we integrate both of those, then the more well-rounded you're going to be. The more spiritual advancement you're going to get in this lifetime, because we've come here, we've reincarnated into this lifetime to work on something that we've come through with our South Node. So it's so important that we sit in our lessons, not too long, but we acknowledge, okay, not sit in, we acknowledge the lessons, and we do the spiritual work, we do the healing work to move through them. So important. Okay. I've got 3 minutes left. Let's finish with an intuitive exercise. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these cards here. Close your eyes, guys. Take a moment. Ask your higher self, what is it you need to learn today? What is it not learn? What is it, some advice for today? Or if you've got a specific question, ask your higher self what that question is. We've got 2 more minutes. If you'd like to reach out for a private reading, www.theenergymuse.com.au. 3 cards. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay, so take a moment. Choose your card. Notice where you're intuitively drawn and guided to, 1, 2, or 3 around your question. If you chose card number 1, you've got Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful, kind of like to me, this is the minor arcana version of the Empress energy. It's somebody very, very grounded, very stable, very solid. Get out in nature, guys, if this was your card today. Get out in nature. Connect back into your true sense of yourself, I want to say as well. Queen of Pentacles is it's also very spiritual energy here as well. Okay, but that's a very abundant card too. Okay, so if your question was, do I do this or should I do that? Queen of Pentacles is a yes card, because Pentacles is your money, it's your finances, it's your work. So this is a very good card around your work and career. Card number 2, Nine of Swords. Okay, this is the anxiety card in the deck. Mars in Gemini. If you've pulled this card or chosen this card, what are you overthinking about? Swords is your thoughts. Okay, we're not our thoughts. You are not your thoughts. So it's important to get out of your own head around what your question was. Anchor and ground that energy. You are not your swords. Okay, you do not have to sit in this overthinking energy, this anxious state. Anchor and ground that. Get some of those, like I said before, about those grounding crystals. Okay, and then the last card is the Strength card. Whoops, it did come out in the upright. Strength card is this beautiful Leo energy. You are stronger than you think. Okay, if you pulled or caught in the Strength card, then perhaps you're going through something at the moment. This is exactly what you need to sit in. Your guides never ever give you anything that they know that you can't deal with and handle. This is a major arcana card. This is a big deal. So if you chose card number 3, what are you going through at the moment? Just know that there is by combining physical body and spirit, this is where you're really going to attain true strength from. Getting into and embodying your spiritual self, not just your physical self. So that is me for the day, guys. Thank you so much for sitting in this live for me for so long. I love and appreciate all of you. Reach out if you'd like a private reading. I'll be back on Monday night at the same time for dual tarot readings with Holistic Hayley. Otherwise, I'll see you guys back on Thursday night. Have an awesome weekend. Mwah. Bye.